Guys, it's me. This is my 35-week update. Sorry I haven't made an update in maybe 7 weeks. Yeah, it's been forever. A lot has gone on, so I've been really busy with work and a bunch of other things, and I'll let you guys know. Oh, excuse me, what's going on. Let's see, starting from back at the beginning. Well, I've been doing a lot better these past 7 weeks of my pregnancy. My third trimester has actually been way better than the rest of my pregnancy, which is weird. Usually it's supposed to be a lot worse. I mean, I'm getting a lot more uncomfortable and stuff, but it's definitely not as bad as being sick all the time and having to do all that kind of stuff. So, yeah. Let's see. So, one thing that really scared us was I was on Motrin from 27 weeks to 31 weeks. When you're on Motrin and you're pregnant, you have to get amniotic fluid checks every week just to make sure your fluid levels aren't low. So my 31-week appointment I went, my fluid levels were at 9, so it's supposed to be anywhere between 5 and 25. So they told me to go off the Motrin, and they also saw that the velocities of blood flow moving through her heart were a little, was a little faster than normal, and when it's faster it means that it's working harder. So they just said go off the Motrin and it usually corrects itself within 24 hours. And that's why I like taking people off of Motrin at like 32 weeks. Oh, excuse me. So they said come in next week and we'll just do another scan. I said okay. So I went in the next week. A little bit changed. The velocities are supposed to be between anywhere from 50 to 110. My velocities when I went the week before were 140 of her blood flow through her heart. So the velocities the week, it was 140, and the next week went down to 110, which is better, but it's still right on the high side of being abnormal. So they said, we'll come in one more week and we'll see what happens, because sometimes it takes a lot longer for it to reverse itself. So I go in the next week, the first time my husband's with me, and they said, well, we think we're going to send you guys to a pediatric cardiologist. And I freaked out. I mean, the floodgates started, I was bawling and crying, and I was like, why, da-da-da. So this doctor at the high risk that looks at him, he's a neonatologist, so he's just like a regular NICU doctor, like a kind of like a family practice doctor for babies. So he's not has specialty in anything, but he said that he saw the velocities were still going a little bit faster. I don't know if you guys know, but there's a ductus in the baby's heart, and before they're born it's open, and then after they're born it closes. So they just didn't want my ductus closing prematurely because the velocities of the blood flow going through there were closed. Then they said they saw that in the aorta there was a narrowing at one point, which is called a coarctation, and the blood flow is moving a little bit faster through there too. And if your baby has a coarctation, either they have to get surgery after birth or they watch it, and usually you have to get surgery after birth. So that's why I was freaking out. So they made us wait a whole effing week to go and see this pediatric cardiologist. So we go in, they sit there and do an hour echocardiogram of the baby's heart, and they bring us into this little room and they told us that everything is fine, that there's no reason to worry, that everything looks completely fine, that there was a little bit of narrowing in the aorta. The ductus is fine. They said that there was a little bit of narrowing in the aorta, but they said that everybody's structures are different, and they said I'm sure if we looked at every baby's heart that we would find something different with each one. So they said it's nothing to be worried about. It's still within normal limits, and the only thing they said is that after she's born, 24 hours after she's born, they're going to do an echocardiogram of her heart to make sure that after everything, because before they're born, the blood flow goes one way, and after they're born everything reverses itself and the blood flow has to go a different way to pump in and out of the lungs. So yeah, so we're out of that, we're out of those ones now, which is awesome. So what's been happening with me? Symptoms, I've just been really uncomfortable the past week or two. I'm really tired. I don't really like doing a lot of things, and it sucks because we're actually moving into a house, which is awesome. We close on January 12th, so it'll be this coming Wednesday. And then we get to move in, but we're not moving in next week, we're moving the week after because, oh, excuse me. I just ate, sorry. We're moving in the week after because we're going to paint first, and we're going to do get her room together and get a bunch of other things together before we move in. So yeah, we're doing that, and I haven't done a nursery tour obviously because I don't have a nursery to show, but I promise you guys once I get it all fixed up and stuff that I'll definitely show you her nursery when we get it done. Let's see what else is going on with us. I don't know, so I'm hoping that, you know, we move into the house. We'll move into the house when I'm right around 37 weeks. So I know it's really, really cutting it close, especially with me because they were pretty sure I was going to go into preterm labor, which I haven't gone into preterm labor yet, but like today I was having a lot of contractions, a lot more than I should have been having. So after I lay down and I kind of settle down, that I don't have as many, so I know there's not true labor. And I mean, really, let's be honest, I've been contracting since I've been 27 weeks. So if I don't know how you guys feel about induction, but I was like really against it at one point because I work at a labor and delivery unit and I see what happens sometimes with inductions that are too early or too late. But during all I'm with my regular doctor now. I don't have to go see a high risk doctor anymore, and she's checked me a few times. My pelvis and my cervical canal is so narrow that my doctor can hardly even check my cervix. She can hardly even find it and get up to it. And she has tiny, tiny fingers. I mean, my doctor is like 80 pounds, and she's like 4'9". I mean, this girl is tiny. So she's kind of worried. She said that if I go to 40 weeks, I'm gonna get induced. We're gonna set up an induction date either at 39 and 6 or 40 and 1 or something like that, like 40 weeks in one day or something, because she doesn't want the baby getting too big because then I won't have a chance at all at a natural delivery, because she just said that, she hates to say it, but my pelvis is just really, really small, and she wants to give me the best chance I can at a natural delivery and not have to go back for a C-section. So if I'll go to full term, and then if nothing happens by that point, then I'll go and do the induction route. So I don't know, we'll see what happens. It's all up in the air. I had my baby shower and it was awesome. There's so many people that showed up and it was so amazing. And then I had a work baby shower just a few days ago, and that was awesome too. So I have pictures and everything, so once I decide to get off my butt and show you guys what's going on, then I will. I'm planning on making a Facebook page, but I haven't done it yet, so I'll let you guys know when I do that. I am on a few people's Facebooks right now, but they're on my personal page, and they're people that I kind of talk to, so I don't know. I'm really weird about putting people on my personal page, as I'm sure all of you are as well. So I just want to say congratulations to Jamie. I am so excited for you, and oh, twins, it's so awesome, and you deserve it so much, and I'm so excited that this is happening for you. I've been praying for you all the time, and everybody else that has got BFPs lately, and I watch you guys all the time, and it's just amazing. So yeah, so everybody that's had babies lately, awesome, that's delivered, and I can't believe I'm one of the next ones to go and have a baby. And you guys are probably like, we haven't seen you in forever. So I plan on doing weekly vlogs from here until I turn 40 weeks, and I really need to get off my lazy ass and do it, because when my baby gets older, I want her to have this diary and know that I vlogged for her and I did all this stuff for her while she was still in my womb. Because I mean, I know not a lot of our parents did it because they didn't have the technology, or they didn't have what we have these days. So it would be awesome if she had, the same thing. Weight gain. I've gained 20 pounds altogether. So my starting weight was 128, and I weigh 148 now. So yeah, I'm doing pretty good with weight. I kind of stalled out there for a while. I had the flu and strep throat around 32 weeks. So I kind of stalled out, and I went back about 7 pounds because I could just not keep anything down. So yeah, I'll show you guys my belly. I have an Eagle shirt on today. Obviously, we all know that they eat crappy. So yeah, but I have a really cute shirt on. I'll show you guys what it says. Okay. And my belly has grown so much from the last time you guys saw me. So, see the little Eagles emblem? Sorry, this side. And then it says, I don't know, I hate these webcams. It says Mom's Little Kicker. It's like all crooked. Okay, so here's the front of my belly. Ooh, okay, here's the front of my belly. And here's the side. Here's the side. And that one my shirt up, and that. And that. And so it's just a little basketball. I have had, I've gotten a few stretch marks. I've gotten 2. I have a scar down there, and I was burned when I was little, and then I also have a scar down there from when I had one of my endo surgeries. So I have 2 stretch marks, and the stretch marks that I have are coming off of those scars. So it's really weird, and they don't hurt or anything. I just kind of noticed them the other day. And I have stretch marks on my freaking boob. My left boob. I was kind of pissed off about that one. But, yeah, so that's kind of a weird shot in the background. It's Jersey Shore, if you guys didn't know, but that's a little weird. So yeah, I'll let you guys know, we move into our new house, and I'll update 36 and 37 weeks and what I know about everything, about my next checkup and everything. So good luck to everybody conceiving. Congratulations to everybody. And I have added a bunch of new moms on my YouTube account, because now I'm really getting interested in you know, what people do, newborns, stuff like that, and how to cope with like breastfeeding and other things like that. And I just finally went on to the baby products channel, and that's kind of helped me out a little bit. So I don't know, we'll see. So hopefully I can do some reviews on things once we start using it. We just bought our crib and our changing table, and obviously we haven't been able to put anything together because we're still in our little 1-bedroom apartment. I mean, you guys can see right behind me there's boxes and stuff, so hopefully we'll get everything set up before I deliver. Alright guys, have a good night, and I will see you at 36 weeks. Bye!